New Yorkers are obsessed with real estate, and in a city where vertical living is a way of life, size and space are everything.
This apartment is 325 square feet.
When officials launched a competition last year to design a micro apartment, architects from around the world responded.
There's a bar behind the television.
55 of these units will be built in Manhattan and serve as a litmus test for future real estate development.
Will people want to move there? Will developers want to build it? And will supply and demand work so that if it's built and people want to live there, will the prices of the units come down as more of the units are built?
Affordability will be a crucial factor as the Big Apple inevitably gets even bigger.
One of the things that's being worked on now is modular construction, so prefabricated units that can bring down the cost of housing. Zoning has a lot to do with it. Higher density housing is actually cheaper to build per unit.
A new report by the Centre for Urban Real Estate predicts New York's population will increase by 1 million people to 9.2 million by 2040. It's estimated there's only enough housing right now for 70% of those new residents. The city is already bursting at the seams. Less than 2% of apartments are vacant, and development hasn't kept pace with changing demographics. Almost half of New York's population is single, yet studios and one-bedrooms comprise only a small fraction of rental housing. Those high-rise apartments are on the west side of Manhattan. It's one of the neighbourhoods that was identified in the report as being able to expand. But as you can see, it's also right on the waterfront, and that could pose serious problems for any future development. New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg just announced a range of new flood prevention measures, like levees and coastal barriers. It's his $20 billion response to the widespread destruction caused by Hurricane Sandy late last year, when a massive tidal surge swamped low-lying neighbourhoods. Developing New York's prime real estate is risky. Mayor Bloomberg leaves office later this year. His successor will inherit one of the most densely populated cities in the world and face the daunting task of putting a roof over every head. Cath, Al Jazeera, New York.